Blog Talk Radio.
Hi everybody and welcome to Soul Sister Show with hosts Sue and Anne. And today we have Thursday, April 8th, 2021. So now we are really into springtime, even if still here in Sweden it's just like we can smell it. I've seen some springtime flowers and we have a little bit of a warmer weather, so it's nice. And we are a live call-in show, so you can call in at 213-943-3587, 213-943-3587. International callers dial +1 213-943-3587. You can call us for questions or share a story with us or chat about anything spiritual, or why not get a free mini reading live on air. And if you want to talk with us, press 1 on your device. I know that we have some people here in the queue already waiting for us to grab your calls. So if you want to talk with us live on the show, press 1 so we can see that you want to be live with us. Thank you. And you can also go to scrollsofthesoul.com/live, scrollsofthesoul.com/live, where you can listen live and text chat with us in the chat room during our show. And I'm Anne, coming to you live from Stockholm, Sweden today. And as I mentioned, we are smelling springtime. Just a few days ago, actually, we had snow coming in the morning, but it's not lasting. It's just like snowy rain, so to speak. So it may sit an hour or so on the ground and then it's going to go away. But it is changing here, so it's nice. On today's show, we will talk about astrology and the Zodiac birth signs, part 2 of 2. And we have been talking about this before, so we aired part 1 on March 11, 2021. And you can listen to the replay of that show, Astrology and the Zodiac birth signs, part 1, at scrollsofthesoul.com/past, scrollsofthesoul.com/past. And you can also find it at Scrolls of the Soul Radio on YouTube. So we have full past episodes on YouTube. Search for Scrolls of the Soul Radio directly on YouTube and you can listen to it there as well. And we are a live call-in worldwide radio, broadcasting today's show from Arizona in the U.S. and Stockholm, Sweden in Europe. So it's really wonderful to be able to do this when we are so far away from each other. So it brings us close, right? That's a wonderful thing to have. And if you want to talk with us, now is a great time to get your spot in the queue. You can call in at 213-943-3587. 213-943-3587. International callers dial +1 before the number, and we take your calls for questions, free mini readings, just answering a question if you have, or whatever spiritual. And once again, it's very important that you remember to press 1 if you want to talk with us live on the show. So we know that you want us to bring you on live with us. Press 1 to talk with us on the show. And you can also listen live and text chat with us during our show at scrollsofthesoul.com/live, scrollsofthesoul.com/live. And on today's show, we are going to talk about astrology and the Zodiac, birth signs, part 2 of 2, and part 1 aired on March 11th, 2021. That's a month ago, and you can find it at scrollsofthesoul.com/past, scrollsofthesoul.com/past, or you can find it at Scrolls of the Soul Radio on YouTube. And we'd love to talk to you, so now is a great time to call us. Call in at 213-943-3587. International callers dial +1 213-943-3587. And if you haven't listened to us before, we are the show that love to discuss the Akashic Records, soul realignment, healing modalities in general, and of course any and all spiritual topics. So it's a passion. And we are always a live call-in worldwide radio, so you can call in at 213-943-3587. International callers dial +1 before the number. And if you want to talk with us live on the show, please remember to press 1. Press 1. Don't be shy, guys. I saw we have a few in the chat, on the board here that didn't press. But if you don't want to talk with us, that's okay too. Absolutely. So you can, as I said, you can find us on YouTube. Search for Scrolls of the Soul Radio directly on YouTube and subscribe and like our videos. Now let me bring on my co-host for Soul Sisters, Sue, all the way from starting to be hot Arizona. Hi, Sue. How are you?
I'm good. You are correct. It's starting to be hot Arizona. It's definitely letting us know we live in the desert when the temperature gets a little warm. But
yeah, I know.
The choice we make for living out here, you know, it's all a part of it. It's good though.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good. Good to hear. And I wish I had that warmth that you have right now. But, you know, sometimes we feel like we're complaining all the time. I'm not going to complain. It's going to change here too, so it's okay.
You know, I gotta say, I think it's a mature thing. So the more you mature, the more you speak about the weather.
Thank you.
Kind of weird there, huh?
Yeah, thank you, Susie. And I'm older than you, right?
Yeah. Not by much.
Just a little, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, everybody, now is a great time to get your spot in the queue. Call in at 213-943-3587. 213-943-3587. International callers dial +1 before the number and call us for questions, chat with us, ask anything spiritual you want, share a story with us, or why not get a free mini reading live on air. And press 1 to talk with us live on the show. And you can also text chat with us and listen live at scrollsofthesoul.com/live. And if you'd like to connect with me, Anne, or Sue, we do offer personal readings. You can find us at scrollsofthesoul.com/Sue or /Anne. And find out more about our radio. So you can find out many things at scrollsofthesoul.com. And I think we are approaching to start to talk about the show. How about that, Sissy?
Yeah. Well, before we do, last week, so I just want to bring up last week's topic, which was manifesting our divine soul blueprint. The first week of every month, Ann and I always bring up a topic that we like to share when it comes to soul realignment and the Akashic Records. So if you didn't get a chance to listen in, you can just go to scrollsofthesoul.com/past, and that show is there. And basically, just a quick summary. It was about manifesting the divine soul's blueprint. and it's interesting. It's a very interesting area. I think we might do another part with it because we never seem to get through all of it, just due to time constraints. But it's basically, how we incarnate and what the blueprint, the soul's blueprint is about, and how we manifest things of that nature. And choices we make, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, decisions and choices we make. So that's basically it at this point. Is there anything you want to add to that, Sissy?
Yeah, basically about, because we are already perfect when we are created, so to speak, our soul. We have everything. But we're also all very unique. So even if we have a part of all the energies, our combination is unique, and therefore we are unique. So to be able to manifest, we need to come close to what is in alignment with us. So how you manifest may not be the way that I can manifest more successfully. Okay?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I it's, we're extremely perfect, not extremely, we are perfect the way we are, the way we came in, the way Source created us. I guess that's the best way to state that. All right, Sissy, I will take on the topic in a second. Before I do, I'm just going to speak about a card that I pulled. I always try to pull a card for those who are in the audience listening and our callers, as well as for Anne and myself. So today, I pulled a card from the Angel Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue, and what I got was the King of Fire. And what it says is motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. That one kind of felt like, to me, it's saying come into your power, come into who you are. Stop letting yourself be distracted. Kind of like your divine soul blueprint, so to speak. Be your creative self. It's kind of how I understand that to be. So that was mine.
Yeah. That was yours.
Yes, thank you.
That's a beautiful card. A good message.
Yeah, it is. Fire, I like the Knight of Fire. It's a fire, like firecracker, fiery, someone who's, has that type of personality, charismatic. So, okay, Sissy, did you pull one?
Yes, actually, and today I did pick Archangel Michael Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue because I feel always very connected to Archangel Michael, and I know you do too. So this card talks about self-respect, and there's a beautiful prayer here, and it says, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by love and kind people. That was beautiful, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Yeah, it was. It was. Kind of,
And I just want to say something. It's a very good card, actually, because we many times have more patience with others because we are taught to be very caring and accepting. And there's a lot of people, actually, I've been talking to, you can understand that they don't send that love to themselves. But, we have ourselves, and that's a lifetime relationship. That's our lifetime relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So we should actually respect and honor and love ourselves and accept ourselves just as we are.
Yep. Our unique creative selves, so to speak. Okay. So I'm just going to reiterate one other thing before I get into the topic. Hang on, guys. I'm looking at the board now. I see everybody in, and we'll come to you shortly. I do see one or two numbers here on my board who didn't press 1. Now, understand, guys, if you want us to take your call, you've got to press 1 on your keypad because that tells me you want me to pick you up. If you don't press 1, I'm going to assume you're just here to listen. Like Ann said, that's absolutely fine, but just letting you know how it works for us on this end.
Yes.
Okay.
Just because we love to talk to you all. That's why.
Okay. All right. Let's get into this, the Zodiac and astrology.
Yes.
So, all right.
It's your specialty. So, no pressure.
Not really. Just a little. Just a little bit. I used to think that my first dive into spirituality was in the years of the 2000s. And I realized that's not the case. It was actually much younger through my mom, who was an astrologist, right? And it was through her work, through what she did, that I was a young teenager, maybe 12, 13, that started to kind of pull me in too. And one of the things I found interesting that she would say was, this is very precise as long as the numbers are correct. So if you're off in your math in any way, you're going to be off in the birth chart. So your numbers have to be precise and exact. So that always stood out to me. And what she meant by those numbers was that when she was doing a birth chart, she was putting together a chart, she was using the location of the planets, where the planets were at the time of your birth. So what happens with that is you end up with how I understand it to be, is you end up with a mathematical equation, right? And that those mathematical equations are very precise. And as we all know, of course, in astrology, there's 12 zodiac signs. So in your chart, for instance, is where a lot of information can be pulled out, because not only do the planets give off a certain energetic vibration, so to speak, so do each sign. And so it's interesting. It's really interesting. And I got pulled in as a young teenager because you learn not only about yourself, you learn about your likes and dislikes, your strengths, your weaknesses, your things you attract, love, choices. There's a lot that is explained to you in astrology. And so I would say that I became a novice. I never really, fully got into it, and I think, I could tell you why. It was really due in part to when she was doing astrology. I kid you not, there were books all over the table. They were massive books, a lot of math. And it would take her about 6 months to put together a full birth chart. So that was before computer,
I can
guys.
imagine. Made by hand. Made by hand, right? Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And I have one of her original ones that one of the last ones she ever did that I knew about. It's about 12 pages long, handwritten, and it's on legal paper, so it's that really tall yellow paper. And that was my stepdad. She had done his, and I never knew she did it. And it was really fascinating to me to discover that. And so I kind of treasure that that last chart she had ever done. So, okay, so I'm just going to kind of summarize a little bit. So with each birth sign, we have things as our personality traits. We also have negative traits, compatibility, how we attract, and the planet, right? The planet that that our birth sign is connected to.
Yes.
So just to give a quick summary, I'll just run down real quick through the signs. So Capricorn would be the first, and Capricorn would be Saturn. And then you move into Aquarius, and Aquarius is Uranus. Pisces is Neptune. Aries is Mars. Taurus is, I don't know that one by heart, Taurus is Venus. Gemini, Mercury, which it's funny when we bring that up between Anne and myself.
Yeah.
Kind of
yes,
a little
I'm
joke
very
between
sensitive.
us.
I can just mention that as a joke. I'm very overly sensitive to Mercury retrograde that everybody probably knows about. Isn't that funny?
Oh, yeah. Cancer is the moon planet. Leo is the sun. Virgo is also Mercury. Libra is Venus.
Yeah.
Scorpio is Mars and Pluto, which I kind of find that interesting that it's two planets.
That's interesting. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sagittarius is Jupiter, and I think I went through all of them. Yeah. So that's interesting. And then, of course, like I said, we can kind of go through some of the traits. But I am going to. The board is filling up pretty quick, Sissy.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw out something quick on the air. You want to grab a call?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Go for
as
it.
much as I want
and
to get
I
into
see
the topic.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you everyone for wanting to talk with us. And I see we have someone else that just came in here. If you want to talk with us live on the show, please press 1. If you don't want that, that's okay too. But we won't bring your call on if you don't press 1 out of respect for you. So.
Correct. Okay. So I'm going to come over and grab a call. So hang on, guys. I'm going to grab who is here first. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, ladies. Melissa, CEO. What a
Hi,
wonderful talk.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi. You have a beautiful
How
are you,
girl?
I'm sorry.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there like a monkey. Or like,
yeah, you got in.
That animal that's very slow motion. I forgot the animal name. I saw a flyer of the animal. So I have a question for you.
Sure.
Well, first of all, is there anything that I need to know? I had an experience beyond words that I cannot even explain. I was looking at myself and I saw something else when I was looking at myself. Beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. Was that really me?
Chakra. The chakras. Explain this to me. Explain this a little further, and then kind of speak into the phone a little more because you seem to be a little low on my end.
It was not multiple colors like the chakra colors. It was just light blue, sapphire, and white. It was only those 3 colors, and it was so high and gleam. It was very colorful and colorful and deep color.
Where did you see
basically
this? Where was this? It was in your face?
It was just those three colors. In my face and my eyes.
Okay, so I think that not only I'm still feeling chakras, but I'm also feeling Mother Mary. Actually, there's something with were you home? Were you at home when this happened? Where were you?
I was in the car.
Okay. This was a spiritual thing,
car.
right? It felt spiritual to you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get chills with it? I mean, in a good way.
No.
No?
No chills.
Okay.
I can see through my eyes. It was very, very intense.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting Michael and I'm getting Archangel Michael and Mother Mary.
If it was like if you were looking at the something from the universe, the colors so intense.
Right. Yeah, that because you're opening up. Remember we talked about that, and you're starting to understand more that
yes, ma'am.
that this is on a higher level. But there was a visit. It was really good. It was a good visit. It was. It's the only way I can describe it. I'm trying to see it myself, but I feel like too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Mother Mary and Archangel Michael is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to ask Anne to chime in a little more. Sissy?
Yes. Hi, ladies. Hi, Melissa. And I feel exactly the same as Sue says. And it's a sign, and they are approaching you, and it feels very strong for Mother Mary and Archangel Michael, but maybe for me it feels stronger with Mother Mary. And she's actually saying to you, she comes with a message. I actually drew a card, and that card talks about signs. See how the universe always gives us messages and conspires to bring forth things to us. Yeah, that's wonderful. And this card says, I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continually sends me. And because you have become more sensitive, Melissa, you are starting to see more through the veil and experience this. And we can see things in many different ways, and usually archangels and ascended masters and those who are a little bit stronger in the spiritual realm, they can help us because their energy is so very strong. So that's why they are kind of coming to you, so that you are starting to understand how you perceive things, how it comes for you, how you get it. Does that make sense, Melissa?
Yes. Yes, I mean, it was remarkable. I'm glad you can see it. It was unbelievable. Oh my God.
Yes,
yeah.
And you know what? I just have to mention here too, there are so many different ways we can see things. You saw colors and they came into your face. That's absolutely wonderful, because when they are approaching us and being more close to us, they are always around us. But when they see that we pay attention, we start to notice. That's when these things increase. And it can be anything from what you experience. It can be a song that you hear all of a sudden. It can be words that you read, or someone says something that resonates with you, just like that. And conversation, right? And there's no limit. Everything that's out of the ordinary that makes you pay attention, when you start like you are doing now, this is going to be a wonderful journey for you. Wow, I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Lisa.
me too. Me too.
Are you able to see? Are you able to see my eyes?
Say that again, honey.
When it happened? Are you able to see my eyes when it happened? It went through my eyes as
wow.
well.
Well, you know what else? While Anne was talking to you, I got, because I came back to chakras and I asked, okay, so why are the chakras coming in that I'm seeing? And I heard because Melissa's starting to vibrate on a higher level. Okay, so Anne talked about a veil kind of dropping for you, and your vibration is moving up. So we talk about dimensions, like the third being kind of dense, a dense dimension, fourth and fifth. So you're starting to energetically move through and connect. And it's very much, for me, it's also connected to the chakras as well. So you're kind of opening up in your experiences and not questioning anymore. And so you're just becoming accepting to all things spiritual around you. When you do that, you start to open up to things that are such as this, such as what has happened to you, which is great. You never forget it. When that happens, it makes an imprint on you that you will never forget. And it's a good thing. Have you been doing anything more or extra as far as communicating with guides or grounding work or meditation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I've seen the animal world, what's up in the universe. I've gone through like it's like I have the stars in my hands.
Oh, nice.
Recently.
Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. This is this is going to be a good year for you. Just keep it up, okay?
Oh, wow. Since I'm going high, can I ask you, please?
Final question, love, because I got to get to some other things.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
No. Any last thing for me to keep raising it, or
continue exactly? Yeah, it's going to. It's going. Your vibration's going to rise. Just remember to ground yourself and ask always that you're protected as well. But you'll start to search out for more information. You'll extend yourself looking for more information this year, which is really good. I'm very proud of you, and I know Anne is too.
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
Okay, love. All right.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Keep us informed.
Yes. Miracles happen. Have faith.
Yes, they do. All right,
Thank
honey.
you, Melissa. Bless you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Wow. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Sissy.
Wow. That was wonderful.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Yeah, she's doing really good. I'm very happy for her.
I'm happy too. And it's the bottom of the hour, so I'm just going to give you all some quick announcements, and then we start grabbing calls again. And we'd love to talk to you, so there's still room in the queue here. You can call in at 213-943-3587, 213-943-3587. International callers dial +1 before the number. You can call us for questions, chat with us, share a story with us, or why not get a free mini reading live on air. And remember, if you want to talk with us live on the show, it's important that you do press 1, because otherwise we won't pick up your call to talk with you live. And if you don't want to talk with us, that's okay too. We still love you, okay? And you can listen live and text chat with us also during the show at scrollsofthesoul.com/live. scrollsofthesoul.com/live. So you can also ask questions in the chat room if you want to. And on today's show, we have been talking about astrology and the Zodiac, birth signs, and we mentioned the planets today. And this was part 2 of 2. We may have time at the end of the show. I don't know. It depends on how many calls we have. So we may talk a little bit further about it. We did air part 1 on March 11th, 2021, a month ago, and you can find the past episode and listen to the replay at scrollsofthesoul.com/past, or you can find a full past episode also on Scrolls of the Soul Radio on YouTube. And if you'd like to connect with me, Anne, or Sue for personal readings, we offer personal readings, and you can find us at scrollsofthesoul.com/Sue or scrollsofthesoul.com/Anne. And we are very proud to announce that we have listeners all over the globe, on all continents, and in 29 countries. Isn't that fantastic? And we are growing. Thank you so much, everyone. And of course, not everyone is calling in, but we have many who are listening to the replays, and we do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Our next upcoming show here on Scrolls of the Soul Radio is next Thursday, April 15th, 2021, with the Soul Sister Show and host Sue and Anne. And it will be us talking about numerology. And of course, as usual, we take your calls for questions and free mini readings live on air. We'll be on 10 a.m. Pacific in the U.S. and 6 p.m. London, UK, 7 p.m. Sweden, and 8 p.m. Greece. And you can always keep yourself updated on our shows at scrollsofthesoul.com/upcoming, and you can also find upcoming shows on Scrolls of the Soul Radio on YouTube. So we are always alive calling Worldwide Radio, and today we are broadcasting from Arizona in the U.S. and Stockholm, Sweden. How about that? From hot to cold, right? And there's still room, so if you want to talk to us, we just love to talk to you. So call in at 213-943-3587, 213-943-3587, and chat with us on air. Ask a question, or why not get a free mini reading. International callers dial +1 before the number, and please press 1 if you really want to talk with us live on the show, and we do hope you want to do that. Don't be shy. You can find us on YouTube, as I said. Search for Scrolls of the Soul Radio directly on YouTube and subscribe and like our videos. Now, let's get back to the show. You see?
I'm here. I've got to just add one final thing to Melissa. I see she's still here. So Melissa, so something just came while Anne was talking, so let me just say it quick. Something happened about 2 weeks ago, and that was good. Something shifted for you about 2 weeks ago. So, yeah. So it was a good thing. But you just kind of pick up on. Yeah, it was a good thing. So, yeah, let me know next week if I was, or the next time you call in, if there was something that had occurred 2 weeks ago that started changing. Okay. All right, Sissy, are you ready for another call?
Yeah, go. Shoot.
Okay. All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow, it's me. I'm up. Far out. Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy. Welcome, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, you guys.
From?
This is terrific.
Oh, thanks. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Southern California.
Nice.
Right.
What can we do for
Wonderful.
you?
Well, I thought I'd listen to you gals for a bit and went to your website and tried to read up and wanted to hear what other callers would ask or have to say. And I need a mini reading because I'm in limbo.
Oh, fun.
As a Leo, that doesn't happen very often, but boy, I sure am. I'm in purgatory.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. But maybe not in such a bad way. I just wondered if you see anything and could read anything, because I'm so stuck I can't see like I usually can. I'm trying to move back to my childhood home and buy a house, but I've been on the hunt for about 5 years now, and it's not looking good. So I'm thinking the universe is trying to call it off. I'm not sure if I should have even come up with it, but something told me to do it. About 4 years ago, it became clearer and clearer, and I've always planned on it anyway, kind of one way or the other. As a matter of fact, if I died, I'd go there immediately and hang out. But and I plan on doing that. But you see anything? What's going on?
Wow. Yeah, you're right about that as far as blockages. I mean, there is something definitely in your way.
Yes.
But the first thing that came up was just 3 for me, so I'm not sure if something 3, like I asked, like, okay, what's this, 3 weeks, 3 months? Nope, just something with the number 3 came up.
Oh, my God, that's the address of the house I want.
Oh, my God. Oh, I got chills right now. Yeah, because, you normally
I just got
ask.
them, too. They just rippled through, girls.
Wow. Yeah, it's weird because you ask, is that 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months? The usual.
My God.
Then I got to know.
What?
So what? No, I got to know about the week's time, but the number was persistent. The number 3 was persistent.
Yeah. See, I keep thinking I'm going to get this one house. I mean, I've ran through several there. It was no. I take trips back there. It's a street I've wanted to live on all my life. I've got 2 books. I got to finish my second one. They'll only be able to be done there and finished and sold there. And I'm dying to get home, but maybe I'm supposed to croak out here in California with an earthquake, which I don't see. I didn't plan on croaking out here. I want to go home.
Right. I'm trying to figure out, excuse my language, but I'm literally trying to figure out what the hell is blocking you, and I can't.
You're so cute. Me too.
I'm like, what is this? Because I can't see through it right now.
I can't either.
Wow. I'm going to ask my co-host to add on to see if she's got something she could add a little more, and I'm going to douse, okay? So let me douse to see what's going on.
Anything you think.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi, ladies, and hi, Cindy. Anne here.
Honey.
I've been listening, and I fully understand. And, sometimes no matter how much we try and how much we know, and we may be very experienced when it comes to the spiritual sense here, right? But we can just feel stuck. I've experienced that too. But the best thing is, what I'm sensing for you, I feel that time is coming to an end for you. That it feels to be a shift that may have been very emotional for you, and sometimes we are very conscious and aware what's coming up for us, and sometimes we just go through a sort of transition where we are not very clear about all the parts that are being healed within us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like going through a transition means that we release many things and we bring in new things. And it feels like you are, because I can't see, I'm going with my senses, and I'm also going with cards, but it doesn't feel bad, the time ahead of you here. So what I feel is that, of course, when we feel stuck, and I've been there myself, so I know exactly how it feels, we can put in a lot of thinking about it, because we reach a point when we say, okay, I can't stand this any longer. I just want to move forward, right? I don't get what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing anything wrong. Yeah.
Right.
But try to take that thought of yours now to help the energies that are coming in for you. Turn it, because we always say that one energy has 2 polarities. So when we are having thoughts or worries about something, a certain thing, on the other end, it doesn't mean that you can work yourself immediately, but you can just think of, okay, I'm going to be there. I'm not going to think. I'm going to try to turn, because you're going to help energetically things to happen, and I know that you know this already, but it feels like you are right on the doorstep to start a new venture, and that tells me that there's a wonderful possibility that you actually can come to that place. And when Sue said number 3, and I heard that you said that's the house you want, I said this is it. I have a feeling that you're going to come to that place.
Gosh, you're talking. I mean, I'm with you 100%, my love. I hear you completely.
Yes. Good. So it feels like you heard me or you didn't hear me?
No,
I heard you
listening.
beautifully. I followed every bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm just going to finish up, but it feels like there is an energy of taking action around you right now. So even if you don't, sometimes when we have a past with something, you have 4 years now you wanted to do this, right? Just keep on doing it. Keep on. Be stubborn. Sorry for the wording, but just keep on. And
I've been trying to manifest
try to work with your yes. I have a sense that you are going to be, because it also feels like this situation that have been troubling you for such a long time, this is going to pass. It's going to change, and you can finally, it's going to be good. And I sense an energy of abundance around this. Abundance in the spiritual sense is a very supportive energy. So you are on the right path. Don't give up. So let's see what Sue has to say.
Thank you so much. I feel it. I'm trying to realign my soul. I'm trying to dump everything off that's been traumatic out here. I retired after 50 years in practicing medicine, and it's been really rough. So I feel like I'm PTSD, and that's why I want to go home. I want that off of me. I want energies from taking care of a lot of very sick people for many, many years to leave, and then I want a fresh start with a memory wipe. How about that?
Right.
Yes. Can I say something more to you? Actually, I have a very good practice for you to do. And you have been on our website, right? We have a chat room. I'm going to post a video with cord cutting with Archangel Michael. It's just a minute or two. Watch it and practice that. It takes a very short time. Do it once a day for 3 weeks at least to help you change the energies within you. Does that make sense?
It does, and I will do that.
Okay. Can I chime in real quick? Don't go yet, Cindy. It's Sue. Okay.
I was trying not to be a hog.
No. Listen, sometimes if I'm getting that wall, so while Ann is talking to you, I'm asking what's going on. And I got property issues. Okay, so hear me out. There's some type of property issue. Don't say anything, just listen. Property. So something surrounded the property, and I believe it's the property you're talking about. All right, as to why I'm having trouble seeing. And I got rose quartz, clear quartz, create a grid. Create a property grid, burying rose quartz and clear quartz. So what you're going to do, it's simple. You can Google the word property grids. Okay. You can find, there's charts out there you can find. And there's points on the property, all 4 corners of the property, and then the corners, each corner of the house. If the house has like awkward corners, like 5 corners, let's say, you can do it in the 5 corners. But get equal amounts of rose quartz and equal amounts of clear quartz, okay? Both those two. Varying on each corner, okay? And and then as well as the corner, property corner and the house corners, all right?
Okay.
Then the grid aspect is you put the same, you take the same quartz, 1 each, and you kind of set up this pattern that feels natural for you on this chart you're going to print out. and then
Okay.
you're gonna kind of add yourself to this. You're gonna put your energy into that and ask that this be cleared, and that what's divine, what is right, what is perfect for you, okay, is what I'm hearing. As far as the spiritual side, you know what I mean, right? I mean, as far as calling in your angels and your guides, right?
Yes.
And asking that they protect that grid. Okay, I'm just saying that there's what's getting in your way is something on the property.
The one I'm selling or the one I'm buying? Because I think it's both.
It could be. It just came in really. You can do 2 grids, one on each. So you can do it on the one you're getting rid of and the one you want to get back to. But the one you're at right now, I think it's the one you're at right now.
I do too. I love it here. It's a vortex. It's a portal. It's wonderful. But it's got to go. It's served its purpose. And I think it's going, don't leave. And I'm like, I must, because my energy is here and it's merged with it. And it's a wonderful, wonderful place. But it's not where I need to be anymore. I think it's ran its course. I'm very bored here. I'm stagnant. I got to go.
Yep. Yeah. Do that. Do a clearing so you can do your own clearing, add your own prayer to this, what's unique to you. But you have to put your energy in this property because there's something in this property that is not yours, and it's prevented you from moving on. Clear out this. Clear it out.
That's really interesting. It's not letting me go. I see that.
Yeah.
And I falter back and forth again, thinking the universe is telling me, you're not going to go there. Don't go back home. Just stay here. Stay here. And I'm thinking, why? Why should I? I've got everything for me there. But maybe I'll get there and regret it, and then it's too late to come back here. Once you're out of California, you're out. I'm not getting back in.
Yeah. Just do this because I know it's right for you, and you're going to clear the property on your own using the source. Okay?
You'll
be able
wonderful,
to do it.
Ladies. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck. Hey, keep us informed. I want to hear how this develops for you. I'm kind of interested.
I think so. I think if I'm still here, which God, what I just did, I'll dial in. You're all bookmarked now, and I love the Akashic records. God, I can't wait to read them. I'd like to see them in video. Wouldn't that be the coolest? But, thanks so much.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you too, Cindy. Much love.
You guys have a good one. Bye for now.
You too. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Yeah, Sissy, I haven't seen a grid pattern in years because you and I know about grid patterns, and that came in. I couldn't understand why I wasn't seeing. Like, you just get a brick wall and you can't see. Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
I know.
Oh, okay. Let me grab our next.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was. Sorry about that. I see we got a lot of callers, so I'll move through a little quicker. Okay.
No problem.
Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Kathy from Georgia.
Hi, Kathy. Welcome.
I had a question on my job. I was trying to figure out which one to do, and I was just like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm looking for employment, and I have a lead from one company that I would love to get into, their software company. Do you see that materializing?
Software company. Huh. Not, Is this out of state?
Is the company out of state?
Yeah.
Yes, they're on the Pacific Northwest.
Right.
And I live in Georgia, so.
What is today?
But I don't have to move there.
Right. Okay. So today must be the number 3, okay? Because you got something with number 3 too. I don't know what it is. Okay, hang on. Let me just ask. Okay, there's about anywhere between 3 days and 3 weeks, something's coming as an answer. Is there a process here you need to go through, Kathy? Like you go through step 1 and then they call you back and you go through that next interview and then you had like the third one?
Possibility, and when I say that, I'm not sure how they're going to do it this time. I interviewed with them before. I didn't get the position that I interviewed, but they wanted to stay in touch with me. So I've applied to several ones, and I felt like they're definitely going to hire me, but I don't know which role. So then to answer your question, I don't know if I'm going to have to do a full-blown interview again, or they're just going to go, here's an offer for you. Does that make sense?
Well, I actually, you know what I heard? Third time is the charm. So it's going to come up again. It's the third time, and that's the charm. That's the one where they hire. So apparently there's like 3 tries with this particular company, and the third time is the charm.
Oh my God. I'm like the other individuals. Maybe the job that I the job that I interviewed for, I got the no thank you email. Then the higher position posted like 2 days after I got the no thank you letter, but the recruiter was like, please stay in touch with us. We would love to still work with you. Are you interested? So then the higher job came up. So I applied. And then that Monday, they sent me an email saying, great, I will let the team know because it's the same team. For some reason or another, it was so weird that by Friday it was closed, and I was just really sure I was getting that job because I was just like, it's almost like they were begging me to apply for it, like it's not dead in the water. So that's technically kind of 2. So maybe the third one is whichever one I've applied to, because I've applied to, I think, maybe 5 jobs that I'm waiting to hear something about. So maybe one of those will come to fruition.
Well, what I could do is ask my co-host to chime in and see what she gets.
Yeah, hi. Yes, hi ladies. Hi Kathy, Anne here. I actually feel that you are, I had the chills when you were talking about number 3 and that you have applied and they want you. Yes, they want you. It feels like, because I can sense and actually see, sometimes I see written words like visions. So I see celebration. That's what's coming. I have a feeling that it's something, I don't feel that you need to go through a full interview. Maybe just that they want to have an update with you for because it's not the same position, right? But it feels like it's something that's going to be even better than you have expected, because they have a great idea who you are, what you can accomplish, and your experience and everything around that matter. So sometimes when we don't get an answer straight away, it can feel a little bit like we are being challenged, right? But it doesn't, I see anything but challenge here. And I feel that they just want you to have you where they feel that you are going to do your best and where you will also thrive, because it's important to like what we do as well. So if you have someone who's very good at what they do and they have a lot of experience and they have the talents and gifts, you want to put them where they feel good too, right? So it feels actually like in a few days of time, I can't say an exact timeline because it's hard sometimes to really narrow it down to when it's going to be, but I feel it's in the energy, it's in the air, and I feel that you will feel very happy and very pleased. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
I almost have chill bumps because literally there's 2 positions that with the initial position that I interviewed for would take me 2 levels up, Dill. And I kind of said that the reason why I didn't get the actual interview offer from the first one was they were like, she's a little overqualified for this one. So then my intuition said when the higher position for that position came available, I think they really wanted me there. However, I think an internal came up at the last moment. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I was just like,
yes,
that's why you sent the email. So now it, like you said, I do feel like they're like, she has a wealth of experience.
Yes.
She'll be good in a lot of places, but we want her right here. So we have to wait and
Yes.
make it work. That's what that's what I've been
Yes.
saying. So, oh my God, I have chills. Oh my God, I would be at this company
I have
forever.
chills too.
Okay. So, do you think it's going? It's a senior manager, senior director something is the position that I think is going to be the one if I had to call it.
I have a feeling that's the one, yes, because it feels like they really want you, like I said, I think I said at least, like they want to have you where they, of course, you know, everything is about the company placing you in the right position, but also when you are happy where you are, you're going to do even better, right? So I feel that everything's kind of, they did wait for that, and I think that when they had the first work out, which you applied for in the first place, they saw that you have way more experience and you can do more things. So that's why they knew somehow. They maybe didn't know exactly when it's going to be available and the position would be out for someone to apply for them. But I have a feeling that's what's going on right now. But it feels like even the last position, the third one, I have a sense that they know and they're going to talk to you about it.
Oh my God,
So,
I do.
Let's
my
see
God.
what Sue.
Let's
Yeah,
see, Sue.
isn't it remarkable?
Yes, because if you only knew my struggles, you would understand that this would be well worth the wait. And I just have to stay patient and stay in gratitude and grace and not let bad thoughts and bad feelings, you know, the woe is me come into place, which is easier said than done, but it's just like you're almost at the finish line.
Yes.
You're almost at the finish line. Just finish strong.
Yes.
Because I used to be, I used to
Yes.
run track and stuff, so I just have to finish strong. So that's what I keep trying to tell myself, and today is a rough day for me, so I'm so glad I picked a job.
Thank you for calling us. And you know what? It's very usual, actually, and I've done this too, and I'm sure that Sue have done it too, and most of us do this. You know, when we have a challenge, it takes time for us. We tend to just give up at some point, and we say, okay, now I didn't get this one either, and then we feed that energy, because whatever we feed, that's where we're going to remain a little longer. It doesn't mean that we can't proceed, but we are feeling like we are stuck at that point, right? So now when you have this sense of also you do understand and you have been given this intuitively, so you do see it, that's a blessing for you, because you can understand that sometimes when we don't get anything, it's because there's something even better coming for us. That's what's happening to you. That's wonderful.
It is. So now I'll just take one bridge at a time. Hopefully I can get this bridge situated, then I can get my love life situated, and I would just be happy.
So let's ask Sue if she has anything more. Sue, do you have anything more?
Not really. I kind of agree with everything you said, Sissy. The only other thing I can really add is because I caught on to something Kathy just said. If you knew what was going on with me, something to that effect, and I got, okay, there's a little bit of that. I know it's hard to keep your energies positive when you have oppressive negative energies around you. It's not always easy. It's like swimming through mud, right? And you're doing it. You are doing it. So do your best, like you said, to keep your energies high. I know it's not always easy, but you're doing a great job. You're absolutely doing a great job. Don't let those around you or energies around you that are kind of negative pull you down into the mud with them. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
And I try. I do that. I'm very cautious about that. I feel energy, so if I get bad energy from someone, I leave, or just say if a friend of a friend brings somebody and I have bad energy, it's just like, that can be your friend, but I can't be around that person because it's just bad. I don't, and everybody thinks I'm just beyond crazy half the time, but I'm just like,
No, you're not.
It pulls me. And
you're extremely affected by negative. You are extremely affected by it affects you physically and spiritually, and that is because you are in your own divine, unique self. You are connected to Source. You are in the light. So when you are in the light, you're going to strongly feel it. You're going to feel those negative energies, and you're doing exactly what you need to do. So
can I switch over just quickly on the energy part, and just brief, and I would appreciate it from you guys. The job situation and my love life situation is almost parallel. It's not in a good place, but I feel like we will be together, and I just kind of try to step back and let them process themselves, but I kind of have the same energy that I have with the job, that I know it's going to be, but I just don't know when. But then the ego part of me keeps going, how dare you? Really? You need to hurry up. So am I on the right track, or I'm just crazy?
No, intuitively follow what you know to be the truth. And Anne brought up something earlier that I'm just going to throw out there. On our website, on Scrolls of the Soul, we had in the chat area, because we're on live right now, there's a video up there about cord cutting. So I'm going to reiterate what Anne said prior, is go in there, watch this video about cord cutting. I think that would be really good for you. It's a good video. It's a really good video. And we all need to do that.
Okay.
I can actually just say it's scrollsofthesoul.com/live. So we have a player with, you can listen live on the player for the radio show, but there's a chat room underneath, and so we do post links and things of that nature. So I did post that for someone else, and now I have a sense it's very suitable for you too, because what happens is, we don't ever cut away anything that's supposed to be there. We cut away all those negative energies that are interfering with us. So it's like coming to clear the energies around you and within you, because sometimes energetic cords can be very thick and they can remain for a long time, especially if we have an emotional connection or whatever it is with someone. So it's a good practice. Do it at least once a day for at least 3 weeks. It's taking only a minute, okay?
Okay, will do.
I agree. I think that it's just going to be as simple as that for her. I totally agree, Kathy.
Okay, so then just trust my gut instincts and my feelings on the love life side too, is basically what you're saying.
Right.
and listen to that. And
Yes.
I'll definitely listen to, usually I go back and listen to the whole show anyway, and then I'll go to your website. You guys have been wonderful and gave me hope for today because I have been a little down, so I appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
and you're worth it. And, the angels say to you, try to work on the trust. I know it's not easy sometimes, but trust in what you get from them. That's a good start, okay?
Right.
And
Okay.
the signs
Right.
and everything that's coming for you. That gives you energy. You're wonderful.
Yes, you are.
Thank you guys so much. You're so helpful, and I appreciate your time, and I will trust and believe Dill. Yes. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
All right.
you.
Have a blessed day today, Kathy, okay?
And you guys do the same.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you.
love.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Sissy. So I'm just checking on the time. I'm going to grab another call. Okay, are you ready?
Yes. Shoot.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Hi,
Where are you calling from?
Hi, ladies. My name is Jacqueline. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Jacqueline from New Jersey.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi. And I was on the phone on the other line, but I was in the doctor's office, so I didn't touch one earlier. But 3 is a very significant and magic number. My question is, I know that I have to cut energetic cords and emotional cords with my siblings.
Right.
I've been in a struggle with them 10 years since my mother passed. And it was if my mother gave me a torch. I became like their mother, even though we don't have a great relationship. And I want to move. I want an agreement with them. But I expect them to be the way they are. I'm looking to move during the summer months, and I have a lot going on all at once. I just want to see what you guys could tell me at this point, just so I can have some clarity with it and move forward.
Right. Well, first things first, so with the family, right, whenever there's a death in the family, it can create some divisions because one may think one is elevated and the rest aren't, right? And then there could be arguments through property, ownership, money, and stuff of that nature, right? Yeah. So before anything, it has to be cleared for you. I mean, that is a given. This has to be cleared because this is getting in your way. Again, and I'm going to reiterate something Ann and I keep saying today, and then I'm going to ask Ann to answer that for you, is to please go to our live chat, in the live chat at scrollsofthesoul.com, and has a cord cutting video. That is going to really help you. It's really important you do that because there are so many people involved here energetically, and you need to clear them out. That needs to be cleared out.
And it is energetic because they're physically out the way now, but I've been the person that's from day one carrying the financial burden and responsibility. Yep. And I just really believe that everyone should stand in their own power now and stop being so dependent or, really. Because enough is enough. And to be honest with you, you made a comment about, the death and the elevation because for a long time I just felt like I was just, down. And I'm trying to get the rocks off of me because it's not my rocks, number one.
It's not. Right.
It's not my rocks. I don't need to carry that weight. I just want to move forward. Everyone needs to take their responsibilities and move on with their lives and then hopefully come to a healing, a place of healing. Because we all mourn. We all dealt with the trauma of losing my mother suddenly. And you know, but I can't anticipate that I was supposed to go through all of this unless it's something I'm supposed to learn. And I have been learning.
Well, you know, can only
I'm ready
be
to let go of their burden.
Right. You could only be the family patriarch for so long, and then you can't do it anymore, right? And everyone has kind of looked to you as like the patriarch of the family, so to speak. Yet there's been a lot of division with it as well. Push and pull energy with this. This is why it's important that this gets cleared, that you put in some time to clear some of this, just simply by cutting cords. I am going to ask, due to time constraints, that my co-host chime in here as well. Sissy?
Yes. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I'm sorry to hear that you have been going through a difficult time, but you know, sometimes it happens through life. But also, I know that Sue mentioned about the cord cutting. That's a very good thing. scrollsofthesoul.com/live. There's a video. I posted a link in there because we have a chat room there. And many times, you have always done your best, and many times as women, we're very good at taking care of others, considering how they feel, being the ones that try to steer the wheel and everything of that nature. But now what I'm hearing for you, it's time for you now, because you can't kind of be that any longer. And they are grown up, so they can and they need to learn to handle things themselves. And you know, when tension builds up sometimes, it's not because we don't like each other or we have anything against, but it's like sometimes a competition a little bit. I'm going to do this, you're going to agree to this one, this is going to be. And what I'm hearing from the angels is that this is time now. You are coming into the space and time and energy of cleaning up your life a little bit for you. And when we do that, and when we practice the cord cutting, and I have to mention again that a cord cutting thing is we never ever cut away any persons. We just cut the energies that are interfering with us, and that's why it's so important. I do it every day, and I do it sometimes many times a day. So why we say 3 weeks also is because it takes 3 weeks for energies to settle. And don't fear the thing that sometimes when we make a change, even if it's not visible for the eyes, it's something energetically. So people may sense that. Don't let that bother you. Stick on your goal. You're going to clear things for yourself. And after some time, if there will be tension, they will maybe respond to you somehow. It can happen. Just be aware of that and let it sink, fall down to the ground, that kind of energy. Keep on doing what you're doing. And I have a sense that you do deserve now to pay attention to you, to create a life for you, to do something that makes you feel good, because you're one, and your relationship with you, I've said this before today, it's for a lifetime, right? So you really need to care for you right now. And it's enough, like you said, with all the things that have been going on, it's very difficult to lose someone. So I have a sense that everything will be fine in some time. Just focus on you. It's your time. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. It absolutely does, because number one, I've done the inner work, and I'm still doing it. I didn't realize how empathic I was, and how, I knew I had a spiritual connection with my mother, and my mother was a healer. I knew that we we resonated on a different level. Like I found something that belonged to her yesterday in the garage in all places, something that she put there, and she said, she wrote on it, do not open. It's not good. So I know she had something on her property that she kept there, and she really loved this property, but she always had a lot of resistance from neighbors, city, a lot of stuff that she had to wrestle with. And I carefully put it in another container, kept everything together and secured it. Everything that I know that she would want done, that's what I've been trying to do. And for a long time, I was shut out of this property. So this property is sitting there, and I'm taking care of it. And I really want to move into it because I want to give it back the love that it deserves. No one else cares about it. It's just like they just didn't want me to have it. Now, energetically, I feel connected to it, not only for myself, but also for my parents. No one else cares about it. So for me, I want to do it because I need to do it because I love doing it. And no one is going to stop me from doing it.
Jasmine,
okay?
This is Sue. Jasmine, so I got for you, step into your power. Okay? So with what Ann is saying to you as far as the cord cutting and shedding, you're by doing that, you're going to shed everybody who has put, you're carrying a backpack, right? And in that backpack is a bunch of rocks, but they're not yours. They're everybody else's. Once you start
and it's all emotional, psychological stuff.
Right. You need to step into your power. That's what I got for you. Tell her to step into her power, okay? Once you do that, and like Ann said, other family members may energetically feel that, but this isn't about them anymore. This is about you, right? You've done enough. It's time for you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's no one you need permission from. You don't need permission. Step into your power. Okay?
Now, could I ask the question? Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. You call me Jasmine, but my name is Jacqueline. But just when you said that, I got like a whiff.
Sorry.
Listen, no. When you said it, I got like a whiff of a fragrance. I do love jasmine and lilac and lavender. I put them all in one family.
Nice.
Really, those three smells. So I even that name, I receive it. You understand?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah. I know I need to step into my power because the hesitation or the angst that I feel, I know it's not mine. It's just out of fear because for a long time, the people who I'm dealing with, they honestly mistreated me. And they took advantage of my position in the family. And I had no idea. I didn't know who I was in my family until after my mother passed. I didn't know it was, I did not know, like, these feelings of, like, envy. To be honest with you, I don't even understand why the envy was there because, just like the previous caller said, my struggle is real. It has always been real.
Right. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has, but it is within you.
Like, when I think about it, every challenge, every accomplishment, everything, nothing came easy.
Right. I agree.
The emotional part, I don't want to receive their emotional stuff, but again, it didn't dawn on me until I started hearing about chords. It's a chord. It's an emotional chord. It's a spiritual chord that, honestly, I still even want to turn around and care for those who just spitefully used me and abused me in the end.
Right.
Just to let them know it didn't have to go this way.
Right. Jasmine, I've got to let you go, love, only because my system's going to kick me out in a few minutes if I don't.
Okay, are you ladies on YouTube, or do you do joint consultation?
We on our website, scrollsofthesoul.com, both of us do readings, and you can locate Ann or myself, Sue.
My name is Ann as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So what's your name? What's your name? I missed that.
I'm Sue, and Ann, my co-host, who's in Sweden right now, she's with me too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you ladies so much, and I did put the website in my phone, and I'm going to actually go listen to it while I'm in my mother's home because the energy is thick. Thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, too.
Getting the feeling of hope.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Okay. Take care, love.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Love and light. Thank you.
Yes.
Love and light.
Okay, Sissy. Oh.
Yes. So I'm going to have to talk very, very fast. So sorry for that. On today's show, first of all, we started to talk about astrology and the Zodiac birth signs, part 2 of 2. We did air part 1 on March 11, 2021, so that's a month ago. You can find all past episodes at scrollsofthesoul.com/past. And you can also find full past episodes on YouTube. Search for Scrolls of the Soul Radio directly on YouTube. And if we didn't get a chance to take your call today, we are sorry for that, and we do appreciate you anyway. And please call into our next show. Our next upcoming show is going to be next Thursday, April 15th. And we will talk about numerology. Isn't that interesting? Plus your calls, as usual, for questions and free mini readings live on air. We'll be on 10 a.m. Pacific in the U.S., 6 p.m. London, 7 p.m. Sweden, and 8 p.m. Greece in Europe. And you can listen to all replays of all shows anytime at scrollsofthesoul.com/past. And if you'd like to connect with me, Anne, or Sue, we offer personal readings. And you can find us at scrollsofthesoul.com/Sue or /Anne. And we did post a link to a video at scrollsofthesoul.com/live. This is a very good practice cord cutting with Archangel Michael. It helps actually to clear the energy around you. So that's a very good start. We thank you all for listening and calling in. We're back next Thursday, April 15th, talking about numerology. So, Sissy, do you have anything you want to tell the listeners before we end the show?
Yeah, just a huge thank you to everyone for entrusting us with your questions. We are always honored and surprised and thrilled every week that we get to talk to you. So we really do appreciate every one of you. And we're always wishing and hoping and for the best for everyone. So we really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. And with that being said, I'm just going to do a shout out. Shout out to my mom. Angels watch over you all night long. Sissy?
Yes, and I say also thank you, everyone. We are really honored, and we do appreciate you, and we're sending you love, light, peace, and joy to all of you. Until next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.